Hey there, and welcome back to Recap Mania. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Assassination Classroom: The Graduation. These kids have been charged with the duty of assassinating their strange teacher before he destroys the world. As the day beckons, we wonder if there is any other way. The anime movie begins sometime after the N class of the Kunujigaoka Junior High School was assigned with the task of destroying and killing Koro-sensei, a near-invincible octopus-like creature that destroyed the moon several months ago. However, the students, along with Karasuma, an agent of the Ministry of Defense, and Irina, a Serbian assassin, have been unable to defeat this formidable foe. Nonetheless, Koro-sensei continues to be a remarkable class teacher to these children, even when they try to assassinate him, all while he gives them career advice. Only Nagisa, a promising student, is too preoccupied to take a swing at the strange teacher. Koro-sensei asks him why, and he reveals that he doesn't know what he wants to be in the future. Koro-sensei tells Nagisa that he has all it takes to be a great assassin. All he has to do is harness his talent. Going forward, Karasuma reveals that the school's festival weekend is coming up. This would be a great chance to assassinate Koro-sensei, as he won't be able to focus on them, thanks to the many people that will attend the festival. Furthermore, there will be a sniper called Red Eye, who would be taking his shot at Koro-sensei. If they want to get the 10 billion yen reward, they better kill Koro-sensei before he does. As the kids moan at how difficult this might be, Koro-sensei shows his excitement about the upcoming festival. He wants to be the protagonist of their play. In the next scene, it's the festival day. However, following the terrible festival placement for N class, things get worse when a student named Takebayashi blows up the class with his experimental powder. Furthermore, during the festival and the play, both the students and Red Eye fail to take Koro-sensei out. He even has the time to get Red Eye to quit being an assassin before stopping some bullies from harming his students. It gives him great joy because it makes him remember Miss Aguri Yukimura, the person who gave him his passion for teaching. However, at the end of the festival, he is ambushed by a student named Kayano, who traps him with anti-teacher cloth in the school before revealing her tentacles. She almost kills him, but is forced to stop due to the great pain she experiences. She then reveals that Akari is Aguri's younger sister. She's there to take revenge because he killed her sister. Following this revelation, she flees. Puzzled by this revelation, the students demand the truth from Koro-sensei. He replies by telling them that he can only tell them the truth once Akari is present. In a flashback, it is revealed that Akari believes that Koro-sensei killed her sister because he saw him with her body. As a result, she recklessly took the serum that gave her tentacles, and since then, she's been waiting for her chance to get at her sister's killer. As such, upon seeing Koro-sensei again, she goes for the kill. Fortunately, Koro-sensei tells the students that they can stop her by helping him cut her tentacles off. After she stabs him with them, Nagisa is able to distract her by kissing her. This gives Koro-sensei the chance to rip her tentacles off. Once the situation is de-escalated, Koro-sensei notices Shiro, a strange man who trained Itona, another tentacle kid. He confronts Shiro and asks him who he really is. It's at this point that Shiro reveals that he is Yanagisawa, the person who made Koro-sensei into who he is. This is not good. Following this, Akari confesses her intentions, so Koro-sensei tells them what really happened. In a flashback, he reveals that once upon a time, he was a master assassin, known as Shinigami, the god of death. He was so harmless and charming, nobody could ever suspect him. However, one day he was captured during a job by an unofficial research organization that wanted to experiment on him. With an intelligent and strong specimen such as him, they can create an enormous energy power source. Turns out, this is where we meet Yanagisawa, because he was the head of the research facility. This is also where he met Yukimura, who was the one in charge of monitoring his transformation. Cheerful and kind, she made the experience easier for Koro-sensei. Although Yanagisawa was cruel to her despite being her fiancé, Yukimura is still happy because she gets to be a middle school teacher during the day. In fact, she was in charge of the delinquent N class. Over time, the pair grow close as Koro-sensei undergoes the process of becoming a powerful being. In fact, it is so noticeable that Yanagisawa doesn't mind it as long as he can use her. Regardless, the pair grow closer. 1 year passes and Yukimura commemorates their anniversary by giving him a scarf as a gift before sharing her dream to remain a teacher despite Yanagisawa protests. This brings them even closer, so much so that Koro-sensei is able to touch her with his tentacles. However, things go awry when Koro-sensei's power destroys the moon in a failed experiment. Upon learning that Koro-sensei will also explode with enough force to destroy the world within a year, Yanagisawa decides to terminate him. Yukimura tries to save him, but Koro-sensei decides to break out. In the process, Yukimura is fatally wounded. Upon realizing that Aguri is dead, Koro-sensei resolves to rid himself of his rage and become the teacher the N class needed him to be, a dying wish from Agari. In order for him to do so, the students must kill him before graduation. Upon hearing this, Nagisa believes that they must save Koro-sensei. Although he has some supporters, a student named Karma leads a faction that believes they must kill their teacher. Upon Koro-sensei's suggestion that they fight to make a decision, Nagisa and Karma fight each other. Although Karma has the upper hand, Nagisa's passion convinces him to go ahead with Nagisa's plan. As a group, the students decide to go ahead with the assassination while looking for an alternative solution. They aren't the only ones looking for alternative solutions. Karasuma learns that the Ministry of Defense is now under the control of Commander Hojo, who wants to use a superpower laser beam to destroy Koro-sensei. Unaware of this, the students use the AI robot called Ritsu to hack into the Yanagisawa's database in order to find a formula to prevent Koro-sensei's imminent explosion. Together, they sneak into the destroyed facility to recover the formula before making the formula. They are all unaware that the Ministry of Defense is ready to blow Koro-sensei up. It all culminates to the point where Karasuma bids Koro-sensei goodbye as graduation day beckons. Following his departure, the Ministry of Defense encloses the school in a force field before abducting all the students. They don't care about any formula, they want to blow Koro-sensei up. Even Karasuma won't listen. Even Ritsu's down. However, before they got despondent, Karma suggests that Takebayashi use his experimental explosive to blow things up. Using this distraction, the kids are able to break out of their holding cells. As they escape, they receive help from Karasuma, who never doubted them, and Irina, who just wants to blow things up. Hojo tries to prevent their escape, but the kids band together to defeat them before returning to Koro-sensei. As Karasuma is decommissioned by the Military of Defense, the kids hand Koro-sensei their antidote. Grateful for their hard work, he drinks the solution. However, they can't escape because he can't escape from the force field. Things get worse when they are attacked by Yanagisawa. Seeking revenge against Koro-sensei, he reveals that the formula is fake before injecting himself with the serum. This turns him into an unimaginable monster. Fully powered up, he batters the snot out of Koro-sensei. Akari tries to intervene, but Yanagisawa mortally injures her. Enraged, Koro-sensei uses the full force of his power to destroy Yanagisawa. Following this, he uses the last of his energy to heal Akari. Following this, he convinces the kids to kill him. After all, even if they don't do it, the laser will. Despite not wanting to kill him, the students unanimously acknowledge that they have no other choice. While the students hold Koro-sensei down, Nagisa climbs on top of him. Koro-sensei tells them all he's proud of their progress, which breaks their hearts. He calms Nagisa down before the boy kills him. The event is peaceful as Koro-sensei dissolves brilliantly into an essence that bids Irina and Karasuma goodbye before disappearing forever. It's at this moment that Nagisa realizes what he wants to be. In the final scenes, Koro-sensei's scarf, which was a gift from Yukimura, reminds us of the time the pair shared together. Meanwhile, Nagisa becomes a teacher who takes over a much more notorious N class. The unruly students try to intimidate him, but Nagisa stands his ground. Thanks to Koro-sensei's guidance, he knows this is what he wants to be. Good luck if they're gonna kill him. They have until graduation to do it. So, with that, this movie recap episode has come to an end here. Let us know if you are intrigued to watch the movie after seeing our recap in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more recaps. Till then, goodbye.